What's going on YouTube? I'm Darren, the Bowtie Fragrance Guy. I talk about fragrances, of course, on this channel, but we also jump into talking about some fashion, style, grooming, just making sure you guys are looking good and smelling great every day. So if you're into that, make sure you hit subscribe. Don't forget to enable notifications by hitting that bell icon as well, so that way, when I upload a new video, you'll get notified. Today, guys, I'm super excited because I have a brand new fragrance released from the brand of Xerjoff. This entire week, I'm going to feature quite a few new fragrances that are or have been newly released to the market. Super excited about this one today from the brand of Xerjoff. It's called Defied. I want to say it was maybe a year or two ago they released a fragrance that they did in combination with the heavy metal artist Toni Iommi. And that particular fragrance, although I didn't like the name Monkey Special, the fragrance was fantastic. So I'm super excited to see this, the new release, which they did in combination with Toni Iommi again. This one is called Defied. So we're going to kind of get my initial impressions on this fragrance. So I'm going to run the intro. When we come back, we'll get into it. If you want to hear my thoughts, you know the routine. Keep it locked right here. Let's get it.
The Bowtie Fragrance Guy.
All right, guys, we're back. Thank you so much for keeping it locked in. We're going to jump right into this video. The initial release between Xerjoff and collaboration with Toni Iommi was Monkey Special, released in 2021. And before I get any further, let me say, guys, this fragrance was sent to me by Twisted Lily, which Twisted Lily is an online fragrance boutique. You can actually find the fragrances I'm going to talk about today, as well as others, on their website. What I love about Twisted Lily is you can also get samples as well. So either a full bottle or a sample if you hear something you like today, or if you head over there and just see anything you like, I will make sure I have my link down below where you can get a 10% discount. But I did want to make sure I mentioned that because things slipped my mind. This was sent to me by Twisted Lily, so thank you, Twisted Lily, for sending this fragrance over. But the original Iommi Monkey Special, released in 2021, this fragrance right here was an absolute standout. This is a phenomenal fragrance. It was centered around kind of notes of like cinnamon, which I love cinnamon. You have some rum, so it's boozy, passion fruit, really sexy, fruity and juicy, leather, some of my favorite notes, tonka bean on the dry down. This was, by all accounts, in my opinion, a phenomenal fragrance. I always say, as well, I did not really like or care for that name, but the fragrance itself was fantastic. So I'm super excited to smell this new fragrance to see if it's as good or better than this one. This is good. Guys, if you never smelled the original, you need to start there and smell that one, but oh my gosh, that's good. All right, so this new release, Defied. First and foremost, I really enjoyed the box that it came in. I know most people don't really care about presentation, but it came in a box that looks like this. I really love these vibrant colors on the back of the box. It has this, like, if you look at it closely, it looks like this wooden, almost lacquered kind of look, although of course this is just cardboard, but I really enjoyed the presentation. It's really, really nice. Once you take it out of that box, it rests in a box like this where you actually open it up. Oh, there's a little booklet here. There's a nice kind of felt covering on the bottle, and if we open it up, there she is, all black. Wow. Okay, so I really like the presentation on this one. Now, if I open up this booklet, it gives a little bit of information on the fragrance. The first page here, it talks about the scent profile, so I want to read this because it gives you some background on the fragrance. A warm fragrance, saffron with its powdery and leathery facets. This perfume was created on a duality of leather and spice. All right, the leather facet is saffron, which is reinforced by the osmanthus flower, while the cinnamon supports the spicy side of saffron. You have papyrus in here and patchouli, which leave an exceptional trail through the streets of this journey. And the sugary apple brings a delicate note, kind of a gourmand feel, and a modern feel to the fragrance. So the booklet is really nice, guys. So it's going to give you, feature some information on the fragrance itself. But that's a really, really nice touch to the presentation. I like when the fragrance kind of gives you that type of information to give you that background on the fragrance, so you kind of know the idea of where they were trying to go. But let me show you guys the bottle. This is what it looks like. Again, beautiful black lacquered appearance on the bottle. Those are actually, those are skulls at the top. Not really a huge fan of that kind of stuff, but like I said, what you get here, they kind of told you guys: saffron, cinnamon, apple, rose, leather, papyrus, patchouli, moss, and musk are the notes here. So let me give it a spray, and let's see what we get. I'm excited to smell this. If it's anything like the first release, then we got something. Nice atomizer. And let's see what it smells like. This is nice, man. So it opens up with this nice fruity apple, and then you have a nice leather touch. Now there's saffron here, and they list leather, so sometimes I guess if your nose is trying to decipher, because saffron can give off a leathery nuance, and there's leather here as well. Because they list saffron as the opening note, I will attribute that to the saffron. Yes, and then in the background you get this slight hint of like this apple cinnamon combination with the saffron. That's what I'm getting on the opening, and it is absolutely fantastic. Now, me personally, my kind of scent profile, I would choose the original over this one. I'm gonna say that up front. This is even better to me than this one, but this one is really good as well. I'm just more of a tonka bean, boozy rum, cinnamon kind of combination, which that kind of puts me in the mindset of Angel Share a little bit. That it kind of, the original gives me that kind of feel, if you will. Not a clone, but it kind of puts me in the mindset of that kind of scent profile. Whereas this one, again, goes more leather. So you still have apple and cinnamon here, which you had there. But this, again, goes more in that leather direction versus the sweetness of tonka. But this is really, really nice, man. I like it. I'm sure this one as well is going to get really, really high ratings for people, because the one thing I can say about Xerjoff fragrances, and especially these two fragrances, you smell quality. When you spray it, it hits your skin. That's one of the things for me that I really appreciate about this brand. Quality through and through. So again, the opening, we get that apple. We get a little bit of cinnamon in the background, and a slight leathery nuance from saffron. All right, guys, so it's drying down a little bit here, and the rose is starting to peek its head into the fray. And I am picking up on that osmanthus that they spoke about here. As I said, the duality of saffron here, both aspects of it, with saffron gives leathery nuances when you smell it, and kind of spicy nuances. And I can see how the interplay is going on here with that, with the osmanthus here, starting to peek its head in here with the rose and give that floral aspect to it, which is keeping it kind of clean. In a way, when you have so many darker notes that you have here, like patchouli, and you have leather and saffron. And then I'm also, of course, getting that spicy side of it, which, like I said, is supported by the cinnamon. This smells really, really good. This is so well done. I can definitely say that about this fragrance. And, you know, again, there's patchouli in here as well. I'm starting to pick up on some of that earthy woodiness here. The moss patchouli is starting to come through a little bit as well. So my first impression on this is I really like it. I would give the original fragrance from this brand that they did with Toni Iommi a 10 out of 10. Right now, I'll give this about an 8. So I really, really like it. Don't love it like I love the first one, but I do like it. Presentation is nice. Quality of ingredients is there. I do like the scent profile. But like I said, I don't like it as much as the first one that they did in combination with Toni Iommi. It's just personal preference, man. People that love leather, I'm sure are going to choose this one. I just like that rum, that boozy rum, that sweet tonka, the apple cinnamon spice with that one is just, you know, my kind of thing. But this one is really good as well. But this is just kind of my initial impressions of the fragrance. Again, it's a brand new release from Xerjoff. Like I said, I'll make sure I link it down below. If you want to try this for yourself, get a bottle or get a sample. Definitely over at Twisted Lily. I'll make sure I link it down below where you guys can check it out. Now, as always, I sincerely appreciate you guys' time and attention to these videos. I know you don't have to watch, but you do, and I sincerely appreciate that. Now, don't forget, guys, to take a few moments to like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you're sharing these videos out to some other folks out there that you think could use the information or find it entertaining. Because I'm your guy, Darren. I'm the Bow Tie Fragrance Guy. I love to look good, and of course, I love to smell amazing. So until next time, keep looking good, keep smelling even better. I'll catch you on the flip side.